So welcome back to my channel. I know that this is not 7 Days to Die, and I know it's been a few months since I've uploaded anything. Life is hard sometimes. So here we go. So I've been watching someone play Society Sunlit Valley. Her name is Sammy, and I'll link her videos in the description of this video. And I quite enjoy this. So I've got a world of my own I've been playing in this as well. But I decided that I wanted to record something. And yeah, just put it out there. Just some relaxing Minecraft mixed with Stardew Valley. So welcome to Society Sunlit Valley. So we're going to do a single player world. See, I've got my solo one, and then I've got one with my husband. So we'll create a new world. I'm excited to start a new world, but I really like the world I've been playing, my solo world. It's quite fun. But anyway, okay. So let's call this YouTube. We are going to put cheats on only because in case something happens, I want to be able to fix it. In case something happens. World, we're going to leave everything defaulted in the more. The only game rule I'm going to turn on, or a couple game rules I'm going to turn on. I'm going to turn off inventory on death because that will make me very angry if my stuff gets lost. So then I will do that. I will also turn off creepers from doing bad things. Phantoms, because I hate them, and they're just stupid. And I'm going to turn off fire tick because I don't want shit to set on fire. Sometimes I turn off wardens, but I'm going to leave wardens on because they're more fun, right? Being scary is more fun. Drown damage. I need to remember that I'm not turning, like I'm leaving this on because I like to swim. So a lot of times I will make it so that I can swim without dying, but that's okay. We'll leave it. We'll see. Okay. That's it. Create a new world. Yay. And I do have the music turned on at 2%. I don't know if I'm going to regret that because from an editing standpoint, it makes it very difficult to match things up or make it not sound choppy. But normally when I play, I have a video playing in the background, so I don't really care about music. But this is just the game, so it's just a little bit of background. So we start with our quest book, which I'm going to immediately throw in the garbage because we have quests right here, so we don't need the book. And it's keybound, so we don't need the book. You'll see that we have the mini map in the corner. We also have a nice big map. And, okay, so quest. Let's start. Welcome. Let's see. You only have to read this. Sure. Yeah. Capitalism. Yep. Quest book. Okay. Journal. Yep. Okay. Accept. I'm not going to accept this stuff because I don't have the inventory space, but I will take the bundle because then I have a little bit extra inventory space. These ones I'm going to accept, just talking about configurations of the pack. I really just like to have the check marks marked off. There's shaders, server stuff, sure. Yep, I don't care. What are you? Shipping and currency. Okay. Transportation does exist. Invest cash. Okay. This one we're not checking because if I check this, then this is going to go off. And then that yellow or the red check mark won't ever go away. And it'll drive me nuts. So we'll take this. I'm not going to take the book because I don't need the book. I'll take it once we find somewhere to live. And muting sounds, how you can mute stuff. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we'll accept them when we get home. When we find a home. So getting started. Let's start here. Let's make us a crafting table. So as per regular Minecraft, let's punch a tree. And it just happens to be a birch tree today. Oh yeah, it's got the tree chopping thing. So if you chop it a certain amount of times, it'll just break the whole tree. And sorry if I sound distracted. Burrito, my lovely little burrito, is attempting to climb out the window, it looks like. Maybe. Oh no, he's just having a freak out attack on top of his cat tree. It's quite funny. But see how the tree comes down in its entirety and gives me all these lovely things. I'm just going to play at these because I don't want them. Okay. These little shells you can collect, they have stuff in them. We're not going to open them. Right click to open. We're not going to open them though. We're just going to store them until we get to where we're going. And you'll see I've got some recipes. This is from my solo game. I've got them bookmarked because I'm trying to complete the bundles. So I need to know what I need to make. So if you're not familiar with Stardew Valley, your tools don't break. So in this Minecraft, your tools don't break either. So you have to start with wood for everything, and you have to upgrade them individually. So we're just going to make wood everything, and apparently not make enough sticks. Sure. There we go. Okay, so I need an axe, and I need a sword. And I need a shovel. Oh, no, I made a shovel. What did I need? Pickaxe, axe, shovel. Oh, maybe it throws me off because I'm used to having 2 pickaxes. Yeah, maybe. Okay. So let's just throw you in there. Oh, we could make a boat. Yeah, we could make a boat because we're going to probably be traveling by water. There. Okay, let's grab some of this stone while we're here, because we're going to need cobble. But we won't be able to upgrade our tools yet until we have some money, because it's going to cost us some bronze coins, I think it's bronze. But yeah, we're going to take our standard like 21, 22, 23 cobble with us so that we start off with what we need to make a furnace and stuff. There we go, 21, that's good. Another. Okay, so let's see. So, we could go back up there. I want to see, this is a rock. Oh, I didn't even think to come up here. We're going to just grab some of this coal, because we might get it geode and stuff too. If you remember in Stardew Valley, you get geodes that you have to break open and stuff. Like little tiny ones, not like the amethyst geodes in Minecraft. But yeah, you get little tiny ones that you normally would have to take to the blacksmith, but you can break them at your house by yourself. Oh, it'll be nice to upgrade our tools. Now that we've made the bench, though, we can go in and click on our quest line and advance our quest line. Once I get this coal. One more after this. There we go. Okay. Okay. So let's go back into here and we'll check this off, and it's going to give us some sandwiches that we can eat or we can sell. Upgrading tools. Okay, so it gives us enough coin, 1 brass coin and the smithing bench, so we can upgrade our pickaxe. Well, we can upgrade anything, but I'm going to upgrade our pickaxe so that if we find anything else that we want, like iron, we'll be able to break it. So, take your smithing table, put it down, put the coin in, put a piece of cobble in, and your pickaxe. So now we will have a stone pickaxe. Now it will only lose durability if we die. It's the only time our tools and armor will lose durability, is if we die. So there's a shell over there. We'll grab the shell too, because shells are good for selling. In Stardew Valley, you may remember that you have to make money, right? Oh, look at the little owls. They're sleeping. Hi, little owl. You're so cute. Yeah, you've got to make money. That's the goal of the game, right? Because you take over your grandfather's farm, and you got to make some money. I wanted to see what was up here, because it was a big flat area. But I don't know if it's big enough. Oh, you know what the other tool was I need to make? I need to make a hoe. So here's some strawberries. We're going to take them, because it's going to give us seed packs. Oh yeah, I forgot to go over the rules. So, for the rules of this series are as follows. For the first season, you'll see in the top corner there, it says early spring day 1. So for the entire season of spring, oh, got an advancement. For the entire season of spring, we are not going to start a farm. I'm going to use that season to gather resources, gather seeds and stuff, and make sprinklers and gather iron and stuff, so that we can actually, for season 2, for summer, we can have an established farm started, something half decent. And we'll have armor and stuff by then. Oh, that was the plateau. Oh, well, that wasn't very much. So let's, some dark oak there. There's a structure there. Yeah, let's go up there then. And we'll see what's up there. Oh, yeah. And then for establishing a home, I have set the rule that we have until day 7 to locate where we want to live. And no matter where we are at day 7, if we haven't chosen somewhere, we are going to live there. Oh, slimes. We'll go over there in just a second. I want to grab these pumpkins, though, because I know that we need pumpkins as part of one of the quests in the pantry. If you remember in Stardew, you have to finish the community center, and in this game, you have to do that as well. Hi, Slimos. They don't really hurt you, though. Slime ranching. They're so cute. Oh, yes, and in Stardew, or in Sunlit Valley, you can walk through the tree leaves. So you need to remember, you can't just jump on the top of a tree. It is dangerous. And you'll see in the bottom, I'm getting XP towards adventuring because there's several different skills, and I'll show you them in just a second once I... The hitboxes on these things are so bad. Slimy, come here. I just want the XP. And these pop up all over the places, these spawners, and they're all different types of slimes. But they pop up all over the world. Oh, there's another pumpkin. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I wanted to show you, if we go into the K menu, this is where our points are, where we can assign points. So you'll gain points for farming, husbandry, mining, fishing, adventuring, and then major books that you pick up. Fishing is going to change because there is an option in this mod pack to turn off the Stardew fishing. It aggravates me and I get very angry and I'm very bad at it. So we're going to turn it off and go back to just regular Minecraft fishing. After I actually show you what it looks like and stuff. But yeah, we won't stay with it. Okay. Running that way. Oh yeah, I picked up these nettles because I know that they're worth a little bit of money. So I picked them up. Same as the shells, they're worth a little bit of money when we want to sell them. And then the strawberry seeds are going to be good for spring. So that'll be for our next cycle of farming. Was there anything in our quest? Oops. In our quest thing? No, it's not checked off. So making a box to sell stuff. And then here's where it talks about the durability and how tools, you just lose 15% durability when you die. But your tools can still be repaired infinitely. Indefinitely. Jeez. Understood. I'm not going to take this because, again, it's going to take up inventory slots. Oh, and here's some beets. So we'll take them too. I really need to make a hoe. You know what? I'm going to make a hoe right now. Because the hoe just works a lot faster. I know, no one ever is excited to make a hoe. Oh, except now I don't have any wood. Okay.
Let me chop down the street. Hurry up.
It's cool too is that this will take down like the biggest trees. I wish that this was a vanilla. Because it's so much a pain in the ass to have to climb a ginormous tree just to like get the floating leaves and stuff. Okay, there's a hoe. So we now have a hoe. And the reason I wanted the hoe is the quest line, but also it's so much easier to break stuff down. So then these beets, again, we're not going to use them right now because these are autumn seeds. So we will use them in our first autumn. These bluebells, you can't sell them. They're not worth anything, but they're pretty, but they're not worth anything. So I'm going to just plant it again there. Okay, so back this way. And there looks like some wild lettuce. So we'll take the seeds for the wild lettuce. Again, we're just collecting stuff for season 1 to establish our farm and stuff. We're not actually going to start farming yet. Little pumpkins with a light. Sometimes you get a chest on these. No chest. Some nice new wood. Some chestnut. That's nice. Okay, so it's that way. Whatever it is that we were looking at on them. Oh, it's this little structure. This little rotten house. Let's see what's in you. Rotten flesh, suspicious stew. Okay. So we'll continue on, I guess. Maybe we'll follow along this tree line and see if it opens up here, maybe? And you'll notice there's no mobs, which is kind of handy. Sometimes you have mobs. Oh, there's some deer. It really depends. In the caves, there's mobs and stuff, but on the surface, there's not really a whole lot at night. There's some berries. We're going to take those because they will make preserves. Salmon berries. There we go. Through here. And I'm only picking these nettles up because I already have nettles in my pocket to establish a little bit of money right off the hop. More strawberries. You'll find there's lots of strawberries. You get to a point where you have to stop picking them up. But it's so satisfying. I'm such a loser, I know. So I hope you're well. Like I said at the beginning, that life's been a bit wonky. I'm still not working, unfortunately. I've gone to a couple interviews, though, but yeah, apparently I wasn't a good fit for their companies. So, which is frustrating. Oh, look, a little butterfly. It's frustrating when you want to work and you just can't. Here's some more seeds. So these are wheat seeds. See, and here's a little... There's a melon in there. Melon seeds. Yes, please. Okay, so what do we got? We got some coinage, some vegetables, and some apples. Another potato. We're not going to take these. I'm going to get rid of this. Get rid of this flour. I'm going to keep the rotten flesh because there's a quest where we need the rotten flesh. I'm going to get rid of the suspicious stew. We're going to have to get a backpack established soon, I think. Which means we need to find somewhere to live. Because the backpack is tied to a villager. Is there another chest? Yeah. Or a barrel. Some bread. Okay. See, we got a new skill point. Which skill is it? Adventuring. Now these you get just a streamline and then you get to choose where you veer off. So automatically I just take the 2 range damage points because I'm forced to. And we continue moving. Follow me. Okay. Yeah, so it opens up less trees this way. So let's go. These guys are worth something too, the ribwort, but I really don't have the room for them. So, and they're so few and far between. Hi, Slimers. I'm leaving you. I'm just leaving you. I would like to... A lot of times... Oh, is that cauliflower? Okay. What, I need to get rid of the flowers. Because cauliflower, I have a hard time finding seeds for cauliflower. So if I can get them, I'm gonna get them. I'm pretty hungry. I might eat one of these... No, I'll eat the bread. Don't really want to eat my cheese sandwiches. Sometimes I try to save the cheese sandwiches. Oh. Hi, cow. I'm sorry, cow, but I need the leather. You didn't drop anything. What about you? Apparently the woolly cows don't drop stuff. Oh, is that iron or salt? That looks like salt, maybe. It is. I don't really have the room for salt. Okay, let's use our bundle. We'll put a few things in our bundle. We'll put these coins in because coins should be few and far between. Actually, you know what? We have 2 brass coins. Do you know what that means? It means that we can upgrade 2 more of our items from stone. 2 stone. So let's upgrade. Let's upgrade our axe. And let's upgrade our sword. There we go. So put these in here. I don't think I'm going to find many more cauliflower seeds. So I'm going to put them in there. Okay, so that frees us up a little bit more room anyway. So now we can take the salt. Because I don't see salt very often. And I know for a fact that you need salt in some of the cooking stuff. So because I see these... Oops. These 4... I fell? Whoa. It's weird sounding. Ooh. There we go. Okay. So because I don't see them very often, I'm going to scoop up that salt. There, so I got 4 salt. Oh, it's scary down here. Sorry it's so dark. I don't have a torch. Let's make some torches. And I can put torches in my offhand. And it'll light it up a little bit. If I got a lantern, you could put it on your belt. In your trinket slot. Coal's so useful though, like I have to take it. And with the chance of there being a geode, like come on. There's one. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, the sun's coming up. Okay. Okay, so it's day 2. We only have a few more days left before we have to decide where to live. So let's keep going. And also, if we see any trees that we might want to work with, alpine logs. It's nice looking. Let's keep moving. We just really need to find somewhere to set down a couple chests. And then we can go from there. I see a forest in the mini-map opening up. I don't really want to go back into a forest, but... Ooh, it's got some stuff we're going to steal. I can see it from here, the camp cooking thing. Got some little benches. This I'll take. Because you can cook in this. Oh, and it's got some salt. There we go. Yeah, we'll take those. We'll take the water cauldron. There's a bed. Some fire logs. We're gonna get fire logs. Oh, our inventory's full again. Trash. It's handy having a little trash can too. That's pretty handy. I want to take these because I know that fire logs get used a lot in crafting in this mod pack. More rocks up there. Okay, let's go over here and we'll get in the water and we'll start traveling. Day 2. Look at that giant cave. Oh no! Shit! Welcome to dying. So as you can see, my tools all lost durability. And I'm back at the beginning again. Okay. Well. That's frustrating. Okay, so let's delete that waypoint. Fuck. Remove. Oh yes, as far as waypoints are concerned. So because you can teleport, we're going to go out in the water. We're going to go a different way. Oh, and I'm going to take this chestnut because I like the chestnut. So because you can teleport in this, I know some people think it's cheating. So, as a personal rule, I have decided that if I create a waypoint, so a death marker is a waypoint I create, or if I'm at a POI and I create a waypoint, I am allowing myself to use that waypoint to travel. There's my hospital note that says I died. Sure. Yes, I'm using that waypoint to travel. I'm allowing myself the option. I just can't travel willy-nilly, like teleport willy-nilly, but if there's a waypoint established ahead of time or at death, then I'm allowing myself to use it. Look at all the duckies. Hi, duckies. And a goose. Hi, Canadian goose. Let's go. So now we're going the other way. Fuck. I can't believe I died. Day 1 and I already died. And see, we're in a different biome now, and it's like saying it's day 12 of the wet season. Ooh. That I don't understand. How it can be a different day. Whatever. You can see all the different weird fish and stuff. There's lots of different fish. There are still sunken ships and stuff. Like, I can't believe I friggin' died already. And, like, look at the damage to my stuff. So frustrating. I didn't mean to fall in that hole. I thought I was crouching to look down into the hole. Good thing it's not permadeath. Ooh. Let's see what that is. It's kind of cool. There's something below us. Oh, there's a chest with this, I think. Do we think we can get down there without suffocating? Where's the chest? It's right there. Okay. Or the barrel. We'll take it all and we'll look at it. Oh, get rid of you. Raw fish. I don't need the scoot because I'm not gonna make a turtle helmet. It's a cool opening. In my solo world, my other one, I have a triple ancient city. But I have the warden turned off in my world, so I'm running around like a crazy person. around a triple ancient city. It's quite cool. This is nice. The water in front and stuff. What's it look like from overhead? This is pretty nice, right? A lot of hills though. We'd have to terraform a bunch. Down there is nice. I quite like that, I think. And it's not like the acacia that has the ugly grass. I like this little island. This here, I think we might have to take over this. There'd be enough room. There's enough room for like gardens and stuff, right? And it's fairly flat. This section here is fairly flat. A little bit of terraforming, but it wouldn't be too horrible. I think we might have found our home on day 12 of the wet season. I wish it showed like the actual day. Oh, hi, otter. There's an otter. I'm so excited. You're so cute. Okay. Oh, and he made little otter noise. Did you know, fun fact, that an otter apparently, because they have a little pouch, and they keep a little rock in their little pouch, and apparently an otter will keep a rock sometimes their entire life in that little pocket. That's pretty cool. I think this might be a good place for us to set home. Let's get our workbench out. You just scroll through your bundle and you can get stuff out. We're going to set this down too because we're going to need it anyway. And we haven't gotten any wool or string to establish any sort of anything yet. I'm going to put these back through so they change. We'll put you there. And we'll put a cooking pot on there. And our cauldron that can collect some water because it's raining. So we're a little bit more organized. So let's see, in our quest book, we got some check marks. So we got the geode thing. So it's going to give us some hammers to open them. So we can do that. It wants us to, now that we've established where we're going to live, we're going to take that because we can put it in our chest. And then we want to make a sail box. Put this in here. We have one geode. So we'll use this and I'll show you how to open it. So if you take your geode and you put it in your offhand and then have your hammer and you just hit it. So it gave me a calcite gem. I'm going to keep it because I don't know if I'm going to need it for anything. Now, if you really wanted to cheat it, you can, if you open up your menu up here, you can stop the rain and you can make it day and stuff, but I'm not going to. Let's see. Oh, we've got some more check mark things to check off. So what do we got over here? Because we saw the slime. Okay. And then, because we made a hope, we get more sandwiches. Thank you for 2 sandwiches. Start farming. So this is where we can buy our market stall, or make our market stall. A chest with 4 green coins. Do I have green coins? I only have 1 green coin. Yeah, we won't be able to do that yet. But we can make a shipping box, because a shipping box will let us make some money. So, to make a shipping box, you need to make a box, and you need a trapdoor. Box, and, oops, trapdoor. And you put the trapdoor on top of the box, and that'll make us a shipping bin. So now, in the shipping bin, anything you put in there at 6 a.m. will be sold. So I'm going to open up these oysters and see what's in them. The clams and seashells, it says. And see what's in them. Oh, I forgot. You got to not look at the floor. So we got some lapis. And we got some gold. And some raw muscle meat. And a piece of flint. So in here we'll put these shells to sell. I'm going to put the chestnuts to sell. We don't have any food established, so I'm tempted to keep the chicken. You know what? I'm going to sell the sandwiches. The cheese sandwiches I'm going to sell because we have some fish, so we can cook up some fish. You know what? We can make a fire and it'll be free. Yeah, we'll make a fire instead. There we go. Because we don't have the ingredients, really, to use the cook pot, right? So we'll just cook these fish up. Yeah, so I hope you're well. I really do. I know life's tough right now, eh? We're in, right now, let's see, we've got Canada Post is on strike. So that's lovely. Apparently they're going to go back to work part-time. I don't know, whatever. I interviewed with them and I didn't get the job, unfortunately. But yeah, Canada Post on strike. We're at like pandemic levels of unemployment, so that's kind of frustrating. I just want to work. My husband's at work right now. I gotta go pick him up soon. See how it gives you the countdown too, so like 14 seconds, so I know how long it's gonna take, which is handy. Do we have anything else we can sell? Oh yeah, I'll show you this stuff. Pumpkins, rotten flesh I know I'll need, bones I know I'll need. Okay, so in the quest lines, down here in the community center, these are the different rooms that you'd have in the community center in Stardew Valley. In the pantry, it's got a bunch of different crops that it needs. It's asking for, and then here, I knew I had a couple pumpkins. So if you don't have the full 32, you can click on it and just click submit, and it'll submit the ones you had. So I gave 10 of 32. This is once we get some animals established. These are gold star quality items it's wanting. And then there is one here that asks for the rotten flesh. The adventurers bundle, I think. Yeah, rotten flesh and bones. So we'll submit the rotten flesh and bones that we have. These you get from killing spawners, breaking spawners. And then wither skeletons, obviously. Different minerals that you're going to find in the game. Different cold minerals. These earth crystals you're going to use for like everything. But you find quite often. So 4 of them shouldn't be a big deal. And then these raw blocks shouldn't be a big deal. And if we can get them all, we can get a free extractor, so then we could open our geodes. I wish it would get daylight, but I guess we could clear out some of this grass and stuff and see if we can get anything else from around here. We also want to, in the main quest line, I want to see what's next. Because if we progress to the end of the main quest line, getting started, if we progress through to here, we'll get a house that we can use. Some turnip seeds, okay. Hoe, watering can, thank you. So changing tiers, you may notice tiers of armor, upgrades to gold before diamond, sure, okay. You don't have stuff to do that yet. And then quality crops, you get iron, gold, and diamond quality crops. Okay, we don't need the watering can right now, because as we said, for the first month, we're not going to set a garden down. Oh, look at that. Always dig these up. Look at that. What did you give me? You gave me a red Savannah grape seed. Ooh, that'll be nice for when we decide to make wine. Let's get some of these trees. Because we need to get through that quest line. We need to get through to the end. And the last one in that quest line, where it's asking for the house, you have to have like a stack of wood and a stack of cobble. Oh, see that? $238 worth of goods sold. Thank you. That means we'll have a brass coin, so we'll be able to go back. I'll show you. But yeah, we need to have a stack of wood and we need to have a stack of cobble. So see, there's our little monies that show up. So you take them. It should, yep, do a quest. Thank you, quest. And it'll give us more monies. Here's talking about the 5 skills that I said about earlier, the tabs. And our reward for killing mobs is skill choice books. So let's take things that are going to make it better at the beginning. I'm going to say is probably the combat or the mining. I'm going to take the mining. So then this one, before we get to, we'll check this off. With coins in your pocket, you have enough to start spending freely. So now we want a backpack, which we can only buy from a leather worker. So we will have to have a leather worker. And we're one step away from this. So we need 10 fire logs, which we make out of logs, and then a stack of cobble. Fire logs you create with a 3x3 grid of logs in the cooker thing. You know what? We're going to put our money in here because we don't have anywhere to put it right now. We're just going to leave it in the sale box. Oh, and we got to use our books. Fishing and mining. So mining. Ooh, we have 2 points to spend in mining. So take up efficiency on the pickaxe, and then a fortune 1, and then luck of 0.25%. And I'm going to just stick our villagers in there because we don't have anywhere to put them safely, right? Not right now. Okay, So let's cut down a few more logs, and then we need to go and get a stack of cobble. Oh, another treasure. Ooh, and it gave me a hat. This thing we can sell. It's a treasure worth 512. And then a common hat. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a chicken head. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've got my Halloween costume on. Hi. Bock. I love it. Okay. Let's get rid of the acacia back here because we're going to need to get back, clear this anyway to put the house. So I'll just get the tree out of here. Heck, I love this game. It's so much fun. Like I have a friggin' chicken head now. Yeah, so the fire logs. If you go like this, it makes fire logs. Now, I had some. Yeah, oh, look, I had enough anyway. Okay. C'est la vie. Okay, so we need to go get some cobble. So where do we want to establish a mine? I want to do a mine with ladders, I think. So for ladders in this mod pack, you got to put a block in the middle. I'm going to put the house that I'm going to establish for us to live in and stuff. I'm going to put it like here, I think, facing the water. And then I'll end up putting a bridge, I think, over there and have like animal pens maybe established over there. Yeah, I kind of want to put the house here. Oh, maybe I'll put the animals here. And then over here, because it's much bigger, do our plots of farmlands and stuff over here. Establish plots of farmlands and stuff. So let's put the mine over here then. Let's put the mine across the water. That could be cool, actually. See the otter floating around? He's so cute. Yeah, let's put it like right here. Yeah, I'm going to carve it into here, I think. Shall we? Plus, this will give us a little bit of dirt to work with and stuff. So right here, we're just going to burrow down. Oh. Well, that's frustrating. Let's try not to suffocate, because you don't have the ability to breathe underwater like you normally would. Okay, where's the front? That's the front, so the ladders need to go here. So let's see if we can get down past the water. But we forgot to put ladders? Can you imagine we get all the way down and we run out of ladders and then can't get back up again? I know, this is kind of dangerous, eh? It's like digging straight down. No, it's not like digging straight down. It's digging straight down. Hi, Iron. How are you? Do you come here often? Thank you. I should have known. Like, I built this, like, on an aquifer, right? Which side's the ladder on? Oh, there it is. Okay. This is so boring. I know, you're probably just bored out of your mind. Okay, we can only go 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we can't go down any further. So what level are we at? We are at Y21. So it's not a copper or iron or anything. Iron's at like 11, I think. Let's do a little offshoot here, because we need a stack of cobble, right? So we might as well do a path and see if we can find anything. Do a little bit of a strip mine off here. Even if we just do it until we get cobble. Plus we only have 7 torches left, so it's not like we can stay down here very long. Oh yeah, and we want a furnace too, so we need 8 on top of the stack. Okay, there we go. So we've got enough for the quest, and we've got enough to get a furnace. So let's get upstairs. The ladder travel is really fast in this mod pack, which I enjoy. Look at this. Hi, fishies. What are you? Rhino tetras. That's cool. Ooh. What are you? Are you a pleco? You are. Hi. And there's bubbles like in Stardew when you have to go fishing. Okay, so let's get a furnace. Put our iron in there. So we got a few pieces of iron. There we go. And let's hand in the quest stuff. So 64 logs, or 64 blocks, so we'll submit. And then the fire logs will submit. So now it gives us a blueprint where we can choose one of these different houses. I know which one I'm going to choose. I'm going to choose the mason because that's the one I'm using in my other world, and I really like the house. So I'm going to take it. So now to put the house down, I find it very frustrating. to put it down where you want it. I find it very frustrating. And you know what? I put everything where I think I wanted to put my house. Because I think I want it like right here. But, well, we'll try. So apparently if you right click it, it'll... I find it very difficult. Oh, okay. See? It's like way over here. And I don't know how to rotate it. So in my other world, I actually chose the location based on not needing to rotate the house. It shows directions on how to rotate it. What does it say? Right-click on a block with a blueprint to place a preview. Right-click again on the preview to build it. Shift right-click in the air to mirror or flip the preview. Scroll wheel can be used to see. I've never been able to do that because every time I scroll wheel, it like just switch it. Like I don't understand. So it's saying that if I, oh, okay. So I can rotate it. Look at that. I can rotate it. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. This is a game changer. I kind of want it there though. All of my stuff is in the way. Rotate it again. And let's move over here. It's trying to put... Oh, it's that corner. Okay. So let me go over here. Because I need that corner to be, like, over here. That's not horrible. Yeah, that's not horrible, right? The villagers, I'll put them upstairs. So let's tell it to start building. So it says that there's a couple blocks that are in the way. So these ones... So let's dig them out. So that's where we're going to put it. And start building. It doesn't make you provide the product either to build it. It just builds it for you, which is fantastic. Okay, let's get rid of all this grass. And we can start moving stuff inside. This house, see, it's got a nice upstairs. This is where I'll put the villager workstations. And then up here... a nice space to put villager beds. Go out on the balcony if they want. And this balcony goes all the way around. I'll block it off though so they can't get out. How long have I been recording for? Oh my goodness. Oh, an hour. So I should probably stop soon. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, we've established a house. I'm going to clear this out and I'm going to start moving stuff in. But that's pretty well all we're going to do. And see about... look at that. It's so pretty. So this is where we are. We've established our home. I'm going to make a home waypoint so that we can always teleport back here. Although I'm tempted to just change the world spawn. And we'll make this the world spawn, I think. So then if I die, if I don't have a bed down, it'll come here. But just, yeah, we'll put a waypoint. We'll put a home waypoint. Waypoint, create waypoint. And we're just going to call this home base. And save. So now because we've manually created a waypoint, this will allow us to teleport if we choose to. In this game though, it does give you potions to just teleport home. So we'll end up using them more often because you find a lot of them in world. But yeah, so I'm going to just move this stuff in out of the rain. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful time zone. I may end up moving this home base marker because that might drive me insane. But we'll see. We'll see. I might like feed it through one of the logs or something. Stand on the top so it goes through. So thanks so much for watching. Like I said, I know it's been a long time since I put up a video and I apologize. It's really hard when you're really not happy with yourself. It's hard to put stuff out for other people to enjoy. I'm on a bit of a road to wellness, so we'll see. We'll see. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you check out Sammy. Again, I'm going to link her videos in the description below. It's a pretty good... She does a lot between videos, like resource gathering and stuff between videos. So she's a little bit much further advanced than I am in my solo world. Definitely check her out. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful time zone. And come back for the next video. Thanks. Bye.